Wait, so they said that they're your girlfriends?
No, I made them.
You made them your girlfriends? How many of them are there?
4.
What? I got to the second day. I'm proud of myself. Isn't that sad? I'm proud of myself for making 2 videos in a row. Today, I want to talk about something, and I hope this doesn't set the tone for the entire vlog because this is not what my entire day is wrapped around. It's just something that I feel like I need to address and talk about. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, I know a lot of you guys do, which thank you. I love interacting with you guys on the daily. It's fun when I'm like stuck at home and have nobody to talk to. I've been having some issues with just kind of our family safety and all of that. I don't like to talk about, you know, a lot of the negativity that goes on behind being on the internet, but I feel like sometimes it's important, especially when my family's safety or my safety or, you know, things like that are involved. And that's kind of what this is going to be about. Some people might say I'm overreacting, but when it comes to my children's safety and my family's life, I'm going to overreact because they are the most important thing in my life. And yeah, so a long time ago, I want to say when I first started out on YouTube, when my skin was like this thick, like it was, you know, paper thin, I talked about a site that was basically just made to gossip about YouTubers. And I was kind of surprised that I was even on there at the time. I even told John, I was like, this is weird because I only had like, I was very, very small. I mean, I'm not huge now, but I didn't really feel like either like my subscription base validated having like a group of people talking about me. But basically it's a place where people just go to say negative stuff about you. And part of me was like, I shouldn't talk about this because I don't want more people to go there, but part of this is so that more of you will go there, or not necessarily intentionally go there, but if you already do go there, maybe you'll just keep an eye out for me. That kind of sounds like a jumbled mess, but I guess my point is I'm not trying to promote this site, but I know that enough people go there who watch me that I'm hoping that this message will get through to you and maybe you'll help me out. So, probably back in April, right after we moved, I started getting emails from people saying like, oh, I just want to let you know there's this person on this site saying these nasty things about you. And I'm like, what else is new? I don't care. I wrote back nicely like, thank you for letting me know that. Like, I already knew about that site. I don't go there. I haven't gone there in years and I don't plan to. Like, it's fine. People are gonna hate. Go on. Well, then I started getting emails saying like, oh, so this person is on there saying that she's your sister-in-law and she's saying all these nasty things about you. I just want to let you know. And I'm like, okay. That girl has been trying to ruin my life for I don't even know how long, since Wyatt was a baby and I first met her. So again, I was just kind of like, it's fine. I don't care. That's fine. If that makes her happy, she can go on with herself. Like, that's fine. Well, then I started getting messages saying that she was talking about seeing me out in public and wanting to beat me up, and saying that she knew where we lived and she could easily tell people where she lived if she wanted to, but she's not going to because she's not nasty like that or something, and saying some really personal things about me and John that weren't true, but people thought were true, but they were like really disgusting things that she was saying about us. Basically saying like how well she knew us and this and that, and how we're terrible people, or I'm a terrible person, and I keep John away from his family, and that's why they're never on our vlogs. You know, so I took that email with a grain of salt, but then the more I read over it, I was like, she's got the capability of sharing all of my family's sensitive information, like where we live, what we do. She's obviously seen us out and not approached us. Like, that's kind of scary, and she's talking about seeing us out, or me out at least. Like, I started getting a little bit weird about that. Well, then I got another email from the same person after I was like, thank you for letting me know. Like, I appreciate that. Like, this person, you know, has had issues with us for years. I haven't talked to her in 4 years. You know, I don't know what her issue is, that kind of thing. Well, then this lady emailed me back again and was like, just wanted to let you know your daughter's father is now talking on this site. That's where I got upset. So apparently, I'm not gonna interact on this website. I refuse to stoop that low. Like, that's just not, I don't have the time for that. So, but apparently, my sister-in-law reached out to my daughter's father. They did not know each other. They had never met. and drew him to this website, and I guess he made a few comments there. Not quite sure what they are. I don't really care. He never said anything to me in person about it, so obviously, I don't know. I don't care. Again, I refuse to let myself go there. So that's when I got upset, though, because around that same time, me and Ava's dad were doing really well in communication, and then suddenly something changed where he just, I don't know, our relationship got cold again. And I didn't understand. I told John, I was like, I don't understand what's going on. Did I do something? Like, I don't understand. Well, then when I found out about the time when my sister-in-law got him involved in this website, I'm like, oh, well, there you go. So that's when I got mad. You know, the more I looked at the emails and what she was saying about me from this other lady, I started getting upset. I started telling John, like, this is out of control. Like, she is not only, you know, threatening me. I feel like she was threatening. Like, well, I can tell you guys where she lives, but I won't. But it's like, what's stopping you? You're obviously 4 years or 5 years later still talking about me and trying to, I don't know, ruin my life for some reason. Like, what's stopping you from sharing that information? What's stopping you, really? And so the fact that she went so far as to cross that line to bring Ava's dad into it too, that was my last straw. So John and I went down to the police station and filed a police report on her. This is the third one we've done because back 5 years ago, she was harassing us as well. And so we had to file a police report because she was calling our house over and over again while Wyatt was in his newborn area or time. And wouldn't stop calling and was threatening violence and all this other stuff. So we had to unplug our phone, and then she started commenting on my blog. So I went to the police station and we filed a police report on Valentine's Day nonetheless for telecommunications harassment and some other stuff, just so that we could lay a groundwork down and, you know, show these things and have them on record. So that way if we ever had to do a restraining order, we could. So this person apparently is basically just writing about all the stuff she knows about me, thinks she knows about me, whatever. Anyway, so what I'm here to talk about today is not that I'm upset that she's talking crap about me. I could care less. You want to talk about whatever, that's fine. I know I got snaggly teeth. I have this weird thing on my nose that I keep picking. I talk too much. I spend too much money on stuff I don't need. You know, whatever. Talk about me. I don't care. But don't start saying that you can release sensitive information about me and my family, because that puts my life in danger and my family's life in danger, and I don't appreciate that. So, you know, once I started thinking about that, that's when I started getting really upset. So, you know, I haven't said anything since April when I found out about all of, you know, her actually starting to talk about me, because it hadn't escalated until this person told me about the other stuff she's been saying and getting, you know, Ava's dad involved. There's a reason why I don't talk about Ava's dad here. There's a reason why I don't show Ava here. You guys know that. It's because I want her to be able to live the life she wants to live and not have the stink of YouTube or other things on her as she gets older, because she's almost a preteen. I also don't want to air my dirty laundry out online, because that's just not cool. And it's, you know, I would never disrespect her dad like that to share that type of stuff. Well, this person, my sister-in-law, is taking that out of my hands and sharing stuff for us, which is not even true probably, because again, I have not literally spoken to her verbally or seen her or communicated with her, neither has anybody else in my family, for the last 4 years. That's 4 years, people. That's before I was even on YouTube, because my husband made the choice to cut that relationship because she was being a very bad influence and being just very volatile to our lives. And we wanted to protect our kids, we wanted to protect our jobs, our everything. Like, that's why we stopped talking to her. So for somebody to go online and say all these things that she knows about us when she hasn't even talked to us or anybody even knows us for the last 4 years is kind of funny to me. You know, even Ava's dad doesn't know what goes on in our lives, because literally the conversations that me and him have only pertain to Ava, nothing else. So I don't know where she's getting this information. None of my friends that I actually do talk to on the regular, which is maybe 5 people in my life, would ever talk to her, nor would they talk badly about me or go to the site. Like, we're all grown women, and that's why they're my friends. So anyways, she took that out of my hands by bringing in Ava's dad and by ruining, you know, trying to ruin that relationship more than it already is, and by talking about Ava in that situation. And that's what drives me nuts. Ava is now at the age where she has her own Kindle at her dad's. She searches on she searches online because, like, she showed me this picture when she brought her Kindle home and was like, Mommy, look, I made this my screensaver. And it was a picture of me, Ava, and Kaya. And I thought that was really cute. I was like, oh, that's really nice. I said, where'd you get that? She's like, oh, I just searched Babybellykelli because sometimes I do that when I want to see pictures of you guys. And A, I was like, oh, that's so sweet. But then B, I was like, when you search my name, that site comes up. And that, like, clicked in my head, like, what if Ava goes to that site? What if she sees all this nasty stuff this person is saying and everybody else about her, you know, because, you know, my sister-in-law chose to open her big mouth and talk about things that don't even involve her. Like, I don't talk about her dad and I's relationship in front of her, I don't. I just make that a rule. You know, she knows that we're not the best of friends, but we don't beef in front of her. We don't do any of that. So the fact that, you know, this person is trying to put all of that out there where she can see it, that's where I draw my line. I get so upset. It's so hard to co-parent as it is, let alone having this little meddler in there, trying to mess stuff up for my family. And all Ava's ever wanted is for me and her dad to get along. And that's, you know, as much as we don't get along, I think there's part of us that do really try hard to get along and be civil. But then when you have this person, this crazy person who knows nothing about you, trying to ruin that, you get angry. So, you know, I know this person only wants attention, and that's fine. Here's your attention. Here's your Christmas gift. You got my attention. You know, for months I ignored this, but now that my safety and my relationship with Ava's dad is at risk, I can't do it anymore. So this is kind of what's going on. I'm not going to go into why our relationship turned this way with me and John and this woman. It's a long story. You know, there's stuff that just, you know, I wasn't the greatest person right after I had Wyatt. I wasn't in the greatest mindset. I won't say I wasn't the greatest person. I just wasn't in the greatest mindset. I had postpartum depression. I had a bunch of other stuff going on. Like, it just was a mess. So I didn't handle stuff well then. Well, that's all 5 years ago. And she's still holding on to everything. And that's fine. But don't bring my family's safety into this. Don't bring my daughter's and her father's relationship, my relationship, into this. Like, that drives me nuts. So I'm making this video to basically just ask any of you who do go on the site or who ever see anything, if you ever see anything that pertains to where I live, my child's father's address, my, you know, schools, where we hang out, my phone number, anybody else's phone numbers, anything like that, please let me know, because I don't go to these sites. I won't know. I made a Facebook comment months ago telling people to stop sending me information that they're finding online, because it was a bunch of stuff like, oh, this person's saying that, you know, you don't love your kids, or you do this or you do that. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. Talk all you want. But if you find any sensitive information where this woman or anybody else she's talked to is exposing where my family lives or where we reside, please let me know. And that's why I'm saying this, is because I need to know so I can take the action that I need to take. Like, I need to protect my family. Like, it's stuff like this that makes me wonder if when we do move to our permanent location, whether or not I will actually share any of that, or, you know, share the house, or, you know, I didn't do a house tour for a reason, you know, here or at our old house. Like, there's a lot of me that just, as much as I want to keep vlogging, and I will keep vlogging, it sucks that there's this one person in my life that can just be like, well, I hold all the cards because I can tell you this. Because everyone knows, once that's out, like, you just stop. You stop. Like, I hate saying that. It's not the haters that I would stop for. It's the, if my kids' lives are in any way in danger, I will stop. And so it just sucks that this is going on. I don't know if they're still talking about me there. I don't know. Like I said, I got these emails from this woman a month ago, and I had to really stop and think what I was going to do action-wise about it. It took me a long time to even decide to talk about it on social media or here, just because, again, I didn't want any more attention on that site than already has. But I'm at the point where if I'm not going to go and monitor it, I need somebody else to. I need somebody, even if you hate me, regardless of how you feel about me or my family, I need somebody to come forth and let me know when certain information is let out. I know that there's a lot of YouTubers who have either stopped YouTubing or have had issues with harassment and stalking. My friend was just telling me about an instance last night, and that's when it clicked in my head that, like, I have to keep a track of what people are saying about me, but I personally don't want to be the one to do it. And I know that sounds lazy and cowardly, but it's just like, why add any more stress to my life? So if I can just reach out to even one of you guys who frequents that site, I'm not going to judge, whatever. You do what you got to do. But if you're there, and even if you're a hater or a troll, please let me know if something is said that may endanger my family's welfare or our safety or anything like that, because I'm not going to know because I don't go there. So, yeah, I just, you know, and there's only so much I can do. I've filed police reports, you know, they're valid, they're on record, but I don't know. It makes you nervous. You know, you can't be, nowhere safe anymore in the world. I think this like past few days or past month has shown that you're never safe anywhere. So why people choose to harm those that they don't even know or aren't even affecting their lives, or talk badly or hate somebody so much that they're willing to just do anything to destroy their happiness, when they don't even know them. I just don't get it. It's like, I've had a lot of bad things happen to me by people, but I would never in a million years spend any second of my time trying to make them miserable like some people do. And it boggles my mind. Like, it's like, you have kids, grow up. Stop, like, concentrate on your kids. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing if it doesn't affect your life, kind of. So, anyways, like I said, I have not talked to this woman. We have not had physical, verbal, any type of contact in over 4 years. So why this is still an issue shocks me. Actually, it doesn't shock me. This is just, I think, the type of person I'm dealing with. But it just frustrates me, I guess. Like, I don't lose sleep over it. It doesn't ruin my day. But again, it's just like, it's just frustrating. It's just like, why? Like, just move on with your life. Like, I didn't kill your mom. I didn't boil your rabbit. Like, just chill out, move on, live your life. So again, I'm worried about posting this because I know I'm just going to get a bunch of negative backlash and thumbs down and probably people talking about me more. But again, I hope that at some point in this video or this conversation I just had with you, I hope that something strikes a chord to the point where even if you are my biggest hater, you're like, okay, well, that part of that's not right. Like, she shouldn't be at least saying that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just keep my daughter out of it. Keep my daughter out of it. Like I said, she's old enough to search for that stuff now, and she does. And I've worked really hard, again, to keep the stink of YouTube off of her. And it just kills me that this person is bringing her into it. It just kills me. I don't know. It bothers me, but it doesn't bother me. That's the weirdest thing. Like, I know I'm, like, real heated up right now, but it's only when I talk about it. Like, after I stop talking about it, I'm done. I'm good for the day. But then when it's brought back up, I'm like, ugh. So I'm human. I'm only human. And I think everybody on YouTube can say the same thing. We're only human. We have our weaknesses. We have, you know, our fears, and these are mine. So again, I'm not saying go over there and participate in the angry backlash or whatever. Don't go there to badmouth anybody or to defend me. Just, if you run across anything that might threaten my family's anything, just let me know. You know, just let me know. Don't contact me to tell me that somebody's talking about my hair or my shopping habits or my teeth or my face or my voice, or, you know, I don't care about that. Just anything that may, yeah, just anything sensitive towards my family, let me know, please, because if I don't know how to protect my family. And again, there's so many different websites too. Like, even if I monitored this website by myself, like, and actually went there, which I'm not gonna do, like I said, but even if I did that, there's still hundreds of other places probably where you can go and talk badly about somebody, you know? So yeah, so there's that for today. Moving on. Like I said, I apologize that was kind of like a beginning of the video, but I just had to say that today. We are waiting. I'm trying to time this the right way. I don't like leaving the house if I don't have to with kids. So it's 1:13. I am planning on taking Kaya with me because I'm decorating sugar cookies tomorrow with a friend at her house, and we're going to introduce our dogs to each other. So I need to go pick up stuff to make the sugar cookies because we're each gonna like have a batch of sugar cookies that we each like, or cookies, and then we're gonna decorate them and then split them after we're done. So that's tomorrow. So I need to go get that, and then I need to return something or use a coupon. I forgot my coupon at home when I went to Dick's last weekend, and they're like, oh, if you bring it back within 30 days with the receipt, we'll adjust it. So I'll get my $20 back. And then I'm going to pick up the kids. So I'm trying to time it out so that way I can just do one big circle of a trip and then not have to like go and then come back and then go and come back, especially with Nuna, because she goes crazy when I come home and then I have to leave her again. So that is what we're doing today. I'm pretty excited because it is December 2nd and it is very kind of like mild, not too cold out. Again, I think God was like telling us, this is the right time for you to get a dog. I'm going to make this December mild so far so that way when you go out every 5 seconds to let her out, you won't freeze your butt off. And I've been very grateful, trust me. You know how when you like, this is what drives me nuts, is when you go along your day and you feel fine and then you sit down for a second to do something that's going to be more than 10 or 15 minutes and then all of a sudden you have to take a big poop, like, then you're like, oh my gosh, I have to rush this so that I have to go to the bathroom. Yeah, that's me right now, and that's a little bit too much information, but who would I be if I did not share every single thing that I'm thinking or feeling? If the weather here could stay this way, I would totally be down. Like, it's like 40, mid 40s right now, kind of gloomy, But I would take this over lots of snow and -40 any day because I am dreading what winter might turn into. But for so far in December, I'm quite pleased. Although it would be nice to have some snow on Christmas for once. We haven't, I don't feel like, had snow on Christmas in like ages. It's been forever. 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 What movie is that from? What movie is that from? Where like it's really close up on his mouth and he goes forever. No, I don't know. I will think of it. I feel like it's like an early 90s or a late 80s movie. Anyways, I'm babbling. I got my cookies and then some sprinkles. I don't know what to do for holiday cookies and some buttercream frosting. I'm looking to see if there's any other decorative things here. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, so they said that they're your girlfriends?
No, I made them.
You made them your girlfriends? How many of them are there?
4.
What?
Oh, it's cheating.
No, you do not have 4 girlfriends at one time.
1, Sophia,
You either
2, Brooklyn, and... Why, that's called cheating.
It is called cheating. You, listen, you only ever have 1 girlfriend at one time, but you're too young to have a girlfriend. No girlfriends for you!
I'm in love with her. Nuna.
Nuna, no bite. This is the issue we have right now, is the mouthing. Who's your good girl? That's a good girl. Yeah, mouth your leash, not your sister. Who's your good little Nuna girl? Just a good little Nuna girl. I always feel so bad because she's so cute, but in pictures it doesn't show up because her face is all black. So her eyes kind of just like blend in with the rest of her body. Doesn't it? Yes, it does. My puppy voice is like, it's either just as annoying as my baby voice or more. I haven't decided, but when I was editing my video yesterday, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so annoying. Nuna! Is that your puppy? Mm-hmm. Nuna, look how big she's gotten, guys. I swear, she's gained like 5 pounds since we got her 2 weeks ago. Haven't ya? Haven't ya?
Nuna.
Can't even see her face. No bite.
Nuna, come, Nuna.
Good girl. She finally learned her name. Wyatt's still talking about his girlfriends in the other room. Wyatt, you're too young to have a girlfriend. Kaya, you're never allowed to have boyfriends.
I know.
I know. Well, as long as you know. The baby Nuna. See, my voice, so annoying. Good girl. You're so good girl. You're so good girl. My voice is so annoying. You're so good girl. I just can't stop though. Are you getting some love from your brother? Are you getting some scratchies from your brother? Are you getting some scratchies from your brother? Do you like Nuna still? Yeah? You know this is your Christmas present, right?
Oh, this is one of my Christmas presents.
Yeah, this is one of your... What's in your mouth?
A bagel.
Oh, okay. Nuna's really mad at me right now. I just dremeled her toenails. Which, this thing's pretty beefy, man. When I saw it online, I was like, oh, that's gonna be like some dinky thing. It's like hardcore. It's like an actual Dremel, and it's got like a drill type battery that plugs into the wall. But she didn't like it so much, did you, Nuna? She's like, let me at it. Her nails are nice and smooth, but I had a little bit of an incident with my own nails trying to like Dremel hers off, so I'll just have to repaint that. Evil. Evil. Are you guys sick of her yet? Are you guys sick of her yet? You're probably sick of me talking about her.
Who?
Of Nuna, because I talk about her a lot.
I'm not sick of her.
You're not sick of her? That's good. Were those pages already missing out of that book?
Yeah, it was missing out what I got from the library.
So I totally just realized I've been walking around all day with my fly all the way down. Not just like semi way down, like maybe it accidentally started falling down as I was walking. It was all the way down. Probably since noon. That's awesome. I don't have any pants on right now. Speaking of pants, I'm putting these sweatpants on because I've learned with this new puppy in the house that I should never, ever, 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 ever wear any clothes that I don't want to get damaged. Because that dog and her teeth, I love her, and she's doing a lot better with mouthing. For some reason, when she gets in her crazy puppy mode, she goes straight for my pant legs and straight for my sleeves. And 2 of my brand new sweaters are unraveling, literally. So I'm gonna try to fix those because I don't think I can take them back to the store and say my puppy ate it. Like it's like the story of like, I don't have my homework because my dog ate it. Like literally my puppy's eating my clothes. So I'm gonna put on some clothes that I don't care about, finish cleaning our bedroom, and then I'm gonna run and go get dinner for the family. Kids want Subway, and I'm just like tired, and I'm just gonna get Subway for them. I just FaceTimed with one of my friends, or Facebook message FaceTimed with one of my friends. I accidentally called her. I'm like, what is that ringing noise? I was messaging her on Facebook Messenger. I put my phone down. I'm like, what's that noise? And then somebody's like, hi. And I'm like, who is talking to me right now? But yeah, I accidentally Facebook Messenger videoed her. So luckily it was somebody I liked that I accidentally called and that I was fully dressed at the time. So there's that. I'm trying to FaceTime with Lisa, but we keep losing, like missing each other. Connection-wise, either I'm doing something or she's doing something. So hopefully I can get a hold of her before the end of the night. But I'm going to let you guys go so I can edit this video and get it up on the same day because I'm doing really well with that. And yeah, that's about it. I have a mess of a room right now. I'm not even going to show you guys because that's how embarrassing it is. Actually, I'm just going to show you. There's grasshopper cookies right there by Keebler-Elf. There's like a 2-pound M&M bag over there. Laundry. It's just a mess in here. Everything's a mess. Why is our room so messy, John? John's half naked too.
You haven't been cleaning it regularly.
I don't, because I haven't been cleaning it regularly. You're such a bum. John doesn't have pants on either. We're the no pants family today. I didn't
You have pants on.
I didn't a second ago. I was pantsless. I was telling them that I can't wear anything that I don't want destroyed by the dog anymore. She keeps destroying it.
I never had her destroy anything in mine.
What is this on the floor? Since when do you have a Nano?
Since before we got married.
Really?
Yep.
No.
I bought that when we were dating.
It's got a big dent in it.
Yeah, because you smashed it with the bed.
I did?
Yep.
Why was it under the bed?
I don't know. Why did you smash it?
I didn't smash it. What, because I laid on the bed, I smashed it? Alright. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go and I will talk to you guys all tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 3. We will be decorating Christmas cookies.
Lisa. You're on the vlogging camera?
I'm on the vlogging camera.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm on it. Why is that weird? I'm always on. I'm always vlogging. If I'm not
Why do you
talking,
have a tag on your shirt?
I don't know. This is a shirt that I just got and I need to take it off. I don't know. Trying to see if I like it or not. I always wear stuff in the house before I decide if I want to keep it. What was I gonna say? Yeah, if I'm talking to somebody, it's either to Lisa, Sam, myself, or the camera. Who's calling? She naked? Oh, she's not naked. You're not naked.
Am I naked?
Me and John are both, we didn't have pants on a little bit ago.
Nice. All right. You couldn't. Maybe we might not have pants on now.
I know, right? No, I got pants on now. See? Pants.